Hi, Larry King here. To call today's real estate environment or market unusual is an understatement. I live in Florida and we have literally thousands of homeowners who have no equity in their house and have adjustable rate mortgages which have adjusted up, or they can't pay the real estate taxes or their insurance and they're simply giving up. Uh, since that's the largest group of people, knowing how to invest with them is critical. The method that we're using down here in Florida, and it should work in almost all areas around the country, is buying the properties using a lease with an option to purchase. This works best with homes, obviously, that have some equity in them, preferably not too much because they won't do this if they do, or no equity. What we use are lease options which have an option period of 5 years with an option to renew for an additional 5. Very simply, what we do is we assure the homeowner, this is a presentation that you make to the homeowner. We tell them that we're going to take over their home, we're going to take over the management of it, and all of the maintenance issues on their home. Now, our lease does say that they warrant that everything's in good working condition for 60 days. What we're going to turn around and do is advertise a home with little or no money down, where someone can lease the house and have an option to purchase it every year. We do collect a non-refundable option consideration, not option consideration fee, but an option fee from the people so that the money that they pay us is not refundable. Usually 2-3% is about all you can get. What this does is it gives us the ability to mark up the house where we have a 10 or 15 or 20 or $30,000 profit, which would be the strike price of what we call the owner occupants. The owners in training is a better word for them. This works very, very well. There are some issues that you need to deal with as far as the insurance issues. And also, you can use the same method even if the home will not support itself with the lease payment. This is what we call lease options on steroids. And it works very simply like this. What you do is you tell the homeowner, let's say if we got a 3-2, and the market rent for it is $1,500. The mortgage payment with taxes and insurance may very well be $2,000. So even if you rent it for $1,500 or $1,600 or even $1,700, you're not going to be able to cover your expenses. Well, if you do 10 or 15 or 20 of these, obviously you may run out of money monthly. So the way we structure it very simply is we tell them that we need to be able to be certain that we can keep their place rented and that we're only going to be able to pay, in this instance, let's say $1,200, and that they're going to be responsible for the other $800. Now, some of you may say, why on earth would anyone do that? Well, it's very simple. It's better than having a $2,000 a month nut. If they aren't willing to do this, our suggestions pass. Go to the next person who will be willing to do it. It's called lease option on steroids. It works very well. You get a small paycheck immediately from the new owner in training. You also will make the spread of between $1,200, which is what you're paying, and $1,500, $1,600, or $1,700 that the homeowner in training is paying. And then, of course, at the end of it, you should be able to make a nice lick, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000. Lease options on steroids. Thanks for listening.